crocheters! I'm Raylyn from Itchin' for Some Stitchin', and today we're making one of my favorite snowflakes from the Snowflake Crochet Collection, an ever-growing set of intricate snowflake designs that bring handmade magic to your holidays. This pattern is part of my public snowflake series here on YouTube, but the full collection includes all of my snowflake designs, complete with detailed video tutorials, stitch guides, and festive bonuses. You can grab the complete collection through the link in the description, or crochet along with me for a little winter inspiration. The snowflake I'm sharing with you today is called Flurry Twist. You can find the free version of the written instructions on my website at itchinforsomestitchin.com. The link is in the description. The materials you need for this project include 350 to 400 yards of 100% cotton fingering yarn, embroidery scissors, a tapestry needle, and a 2.75 millimeter steel crochet hook. Let's start with a magic ring. And we're going to work 6 single crochets into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's slip stitch to the first single crochet to close. And to start our next round, we want to start off with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This chain 4 counts as a treble crochet, and we're going to go ahead and treble crochet into the same stitch. Okay, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to work 2 treble crochets into our next stitch. This is 1. And this is 2. Okay, and again chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again repeat 2 treble crochets into your next stitch, chain 5. 2 treble crochets into your next stitch, chain 5. Repeat that all the way around. We're going to come back here and I'll show you how to get to the next round. Okay, here we are. We've come back around. We have worked 5 peaks. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually our 5th peak forming. Okay, we're going to finish off with 2 treble crochets into our last stitch right here. 1. There we go. We formed our 5th peak. And here's our 2nd treble crochet. Okay. Now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And we're going to slip stitch to the 4th chain of the chain 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. To close this round and create our 6th peak right here. Okay. For the next round, we're going to start by single crocheting into the next stitch. Okay. And then what we want to do is we're going to single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet into our chain 5 space. Okay. Then we're going to single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Okay. And that is going to be our repeat sequence. Okay. So it's single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet,
single crochet, single crochet into our next 2 stitches. 1, 2, okay. Now repeat, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, all the way around. We get back here, we'll close it off and move to the next round. Okay, so here we are. I am just ending my 5th sequence. So I have put everything into the chain 5 space that I needed to. And now I'm going to work a single crochet into the next treble crochet, single crochet into the next treble crochet. Okay, and now I'm going to work my last chain 5 space, which is a single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. Okay, and so we're here at the beginning, and the only stitch that does not have a single crochet in it is our chain 4 here that counted as a treble crochet. Remember, we started off with a single crochet here. So instead of ending with 2 single crochets, we're just going to place a single crochet here at the top. So to move on to the next round, we're going to put a single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, and we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to slip stitch into the same stitch right here. Okay. And then I'm going to single crochet into each of the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. All right, and then we're going to repeat from the slip stitch all the way around. So it's slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch. Okay, single crochet into each of the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And start again with the repeat segment. Okay, slip stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, single crochet into the next 6 stitches. Repeat all the way around. We get around here, we'll come back and we'll close up this round. Okay, so I've just done my repeat sequence 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'm at my last peak. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch. Okay, and now to end this, I'm actually going to single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. Okay, and we have just ended this round. Okay, so to move on to the next round, we're going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're going to skip our next 2 single crochets. We're going to skip our chain 3. We're going to skip our next 2 single crochets, and we're going to work a slip stitch into this single crochet right here, which is directly above our first, which is directly above this treble crochet, and we're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet as well, which is above the next treble crochet right here. Okay, and we're going to repeat chain 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Skip the next 2 single crochets, skip the chain 3, skip the next 2 single crochets, and slip stitch into the next 2 single crochets, chain 12. Do that all the way around. We get back around here, we'll come back, we'll close off this round, and we'll go up to the next. Okay, so we've come all the way around. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and started my 6th repeat segment. This is my chain 12 of my last section. I'm going to skip 2 single crochets, skip the chain 3, skip 2 single crochets, and I'm going to slip stitch in each of these stitches right here to close the round. That's 1, and that is 2. Okay. And we have officially closed this round. Okay, so to start the next round, we're going to go ahead and we're going to work a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet, a double treble crochet, a treble crochet, a double crochet, a half double crochet, and another single crochet right into the chain 12 space. So here's single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, treble crochet, double treble crochet, treble crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet, all into the chain 12 space. Okay. All right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're going to start that whole sequence again into our next chain 12 space. So it's the single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, treble crochet, double treble crochet, treble crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, chain 3 all the way around. And when we get back here, we're going to finish up with the sequence that goes inside the chain 12, and then we're going to do that chain 3, and we're just going to slip stitch to this first single crochet right here to finish this round. Okay, so we're here at the end of the round. I have just finished my whole sequence within the chain 12, and I've done my chain 3, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch to the first single crochet, okay, along the upper side of this peak here. So our very first single crochet is right here, and I'm going to slip stitch right there to close the round. And now what I'm going to do is slip stitch into the next stitch, and I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, which puts us at the top of our peak right here. So we're going to go ahead and chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we are going to slip stitch into the same stitch. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same stitch. Okay, and we're going to slip stitch into this last one here. Okay, so now we've just created our little peak here with our 3 little bumps and a loop at the top. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and work 2 single crochets into the chain 3 space. That's 1 and 2. Okay, so this is our repeat sequence from here to here. Okay, so we're going to start with a slip stitch into this next stitch right here. All right, and we're going to start the whole round, the whole sequence all over again, all the way up this peak and down this peak, ending with our chain 2 into the chain 3 space, slip stitching into the next stitch to get started, and moving all the way around. Okay, and when we get back, we finish up this 6th peak. I will show you how to close it off and finish up. Okay, so I have just finished my last repetitive sequence here, and I'm going to end it with the 2 single crochets into this chain space right here. Okay, if you want, you can go ahead and slip stitch anywhere if you like to seal it down a little bit more. I can go ahead and slip stitch right here, or you can leave it with those 2 single crochets. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go ahead and bind off. All right, and we have just completed the final round of this snowflake.